So number one is, I call the signature. That's, like you're signing a check or whatever. The thing is almost perpendicular to the surface that you're working on. You're holding it close to the tip. You're trying to be precise. You're going to draw it on nice and dark. When you go to number two, you scoot back from the tip, and then you go between these two fingers. This is what I do for things like this.
Okay.
It's a good way to kind of draw lightly and make a mark which isn't going to actually dent the surface. It's also really good for shading. So number three, it goes, you switch to just inside the hand, like this. And that's to get it almost completely parallel with the surface that you're working on. This is good for shading. This is also good for scumbling, which is a painting technique we'll get into later in the future. So number one, scoot back. Number two, scoot back. Number three. And so you're progressively getting from perpendicular to parallel. Number one, number two, number three. So what you're going to be doing with this is eraser
over there.
Here. Doesn't matter, that'll be covered with paint. You're going to find an entry point in a box, and then you're going to find an exit point, and then you're going to slowly, notice I'm doing number two, and then you're going to slowly connect between those two. And this is a slightly blurry line, and you're also going to be drawing light anyway, so you can keep it kind of light and not super precise, and not, you're going to be precise with the placement, but you don't have to draw a thin, crisp line for there. And then you're going to go and you're going to do the whole thing around what's called the helix. That's this kind of tube that's curving in space.
Okay.
And you're also going to place the shadow, but start there, kind of work your way around. You do not have to do any of the hairs. It's all just the basic contours. So.
Okay.